Our army itself not doing so hot, to be quite honest. I'm trying to pay attention to everything, but pretty much everyone in the aspect is just not doing good. Alright, welcome back, Noodles, to another episode in our Date campaign in Shogun 2. So, you guys, we kind of screwed up in the last episode, and we did not take Uzan like I thought we were going to with the massive army that we kind of had. Sadly, we had a bunch of inferior troops, pretty much. I mean, Yashigaru, again, they're just not good for storming the walls and stuff. They're more for keeping them pinned, like keeping the enemy pinned in the field, and then your samurai and good troops come up behind and wipe the floor with the enemy. So essentially too, they had a bunch of bow samurai, which are very deadly, especially in Fortress War. So we kind of screwed up. We're going to march our army back, and we're going to rethink our strategy, regroup, and come back at them. I am going to leave one of the generals behind so that they're chilling over here. We're also going to bring these guys back since we do have that improved armor and improved melee status. I'm going to bring everyone back to Iwate, and we're going to have them retrain, get stronger, have better gear. And again, Iwate is our main recruitment hub, not so much Ugo. Ugo is just another province, mainly for our economy. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get that. Before we go, I just want to say thank you all for your support and continued in watching my episodes and stuff. I really do appreciate it. Trying to grow this channel. It would be really cool if you guys could share this stuff to any of my videos or any of the campaigns you enjoy. Share them with your friends. Check them out while you're washing dishes. Check them out while you're playing other games. Maybe have me up on a second monitor. That kind of Josh Strife energy right there. Josh Strife Hayes, if you know who I'm talking about, then please hit the like button. But I really do thank you guys. If you are new, my name is Pastasawce. I do Total War videos, and I do other kinds of games too. I just mainly have a focus on Total War right now because it is one of my most beloved and passionate games that I have in my library. Been playing these for years, mainly Rome and Medieval 2, but I have recently branched out since I have a new computer and all that. I've been able to come and revisit some of the titles that I haven't been able to play due to having a very bad computer in the past. So I thank you all so much. Please hit the subscribe button, help grow the channel. Join me on Discord and talk to me there, and then also make sure to come and visit the stream when we have streams, usually Sunday, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. So come and hang out with us then. All right, after that plug, let's go ahead and get the turn over with and start the next one. Oh no! So they have marched out in defiance of us to attack us. Honestly, I don't know how this could go. This could go one or two ways. But I think, since we do have good cavalry, being our generals here, we might be able to actually take them out. We will go ahead and save and hopefully see what we'll do with that. So I did an auto resolve. I didn't want to fight it itself. We got a pirate victory. We lost pretty much all of our guys except one bow unit, but we were able to knock them out. They want a peace treaty now, which is fine. You know what? I will do peace.
Master, one of our sea trade routes is under attack from an enemy fleet. Without intervention, they will continue to raid and take our goods and income for themselves.
So one of our trade routes have been affected. Let's go and see. I knew it was the pirate guys. All right, we're now learning Way of the Bow, which is good. And we have this Master of the Arts. Our dodged pursuit of knowledge has improved our capacity for mastering both the military and civil arts. A dedicated approach to mastery of the arts has resulted in significant progress for your clan in both military and civic disciplines. Improves the rate at which arts are mastered by 50%, which is good. which means this will be learned in 5 turns instead of, what was it, 7? So that'll be good for us. We also brokered peace with Mogami for right now because we were getting our butts handed to us. We also gained a trait to our daimyo. War is slaughter, instills fear in the enemy units, reduces morale. A little killing is part of warfare. So our peace negotiated there. It looked like it was highlighted. And our warriors recruited our Yari Ashigaru. So we'll work on those guys in a minute. You guys might get to see a naval battle. We'll see. Again, I'm not good at those either, but I might be able to test it out just for you guys. So I'm going to plant these dudes here for now. And I'm going to march these guys back to Iwate. Now that we have peace, we're just going to kind of chill. I've got these guys chilling over here at Miyagi just to see what they're up to, what their army may be trying to do. They are at war with the Hatakeyama as well. These two are. So we'll see. Hatakeyama might actually go and attack them, and then that's going to be even more for us to fight. So we'll see how that goes. All right, we're marching back. We can go ahead and start getting some of these guys recruited, and hopefully we can upgrade our castle here soon, because with these guys having an archery dojo over here, I would like to get some of the bow samurai from here as well. But before we can do that, we need to work on these guys. So I'm going to make a quick save before we actually go and fight them. Okay, let's see what we can do, because these guys have 3 ships. We have 3 ships. If we go and attack them, what's going to happen? Technically, we have enough to beat them. I'm going to auto-resolve it. Decisive victory. Sadly, we lost one of our ships, though. So we will need to get another one constructed here, but we were able to take 2 of theirs, so we actually ended up doing a little better. We're going to pursue, and we're going to wipe the floor with them. Just knock them out. Lost another ship. But we might have gained one. No, we didn't. So we're going to march these guys back to port for repairs and possibly for another ship as well. We will go ahead and get another medium bune made. All right. Pretty much the end of that. I want to see what the Mogami are doing, but I need more trade. So we're going to go and talk to other clans. See if we can discover anybody else with this ship. And we'll end the turn there. All right, start of the turn here, and we already have another clan destroyed the Mogami. Hatakeyama did come in and destroy them. We did the weakening, though, so we know where their army went, so their big army is still here, or they're maybe marching up towards us. I am not sure. All I know is I need to get my guys back and recruit some more of the good troops. We are going to go ahead and start recruiting some bow samurai as well. Sadly, we're only able to do this like 1 at a time, which kind of sucks, but we're going to get what we can and hopefully get some more trade going with some of these other clans if we meet them. That is the goal. So we've encountered a clan, the Hojo, and we'll see if we can actually get some trade with them. So let's go to diplomacy here. Hojo, how are you guys doing? Would you guys like trade?
I will listen as politeness dictates. As
Unacceptable.
to the response you receive, that depends on
what if we arrange a marriage? We'll offer our daughter? Still no? I guess not then. And then we're unfriendly with them, but we can't because they have an embargo on us apparently, so. Okay. Meanwhile, up here in Iwate, we are currently recruiting some samurai units, which we already have 2 at least. So as we recruit them, should be good. We'll bring these guys into the fold and have them retrained once we get them into the building here. That should be able to increase their stuff too. I'm pretty sure we can retrain. If I remember right, we can. If we can't, then oh well. Kind of screw-bubbled then. I was just hoping we could. All right. Pretty much it for this turn. Let's go ahead and get these guys back into port here. Might have enough money to retrain some of them or repair some of them. Alright, we have just enough to do the repair costs, which is a workout. Okay, cool. End of the turn. Let's go. Alright, started the turn here. Got our ship built, so our navy is getting a little stronger. And we have a ton of samurai now made. We are also going to keep working on getting some of these bow samurai made. And honestly, we need to go ahead and get some of these guys made too. We're going to bring them back into Iwate in hopes that we'll be able to retrain them. Nope, not going to happen. And I can't upgrade them either, which kind of sucks. Yep, can't do any of that. I thought we could. I guess I forgot in this one you can't do that then. So many games that I play, so many campaigns I'm running. Sometimes details get jumbled up. I'm not going to lie. Alright, we're going to move these guys back up here to protect our trade. And that's pretty much it. Oh, never mind. I forgot we have our ship over here before we end the turn. Say hello to you guys. Let's go over here. What other clans can we encounter possibly? So the Hojo have pretty good standing over here. We're just going to keep them going along the coast. And with that, we'll end the turn and go to the next one. Alright, started the turn here. We finally have our bow samurai made. Let's see. Mission I can't speak. Mission issued. Supporting our endeavors. Warfare is a costly endeavor, my lord, and a lack of funds can severely hamper recruitment and development initiatives. By securing provinces rich in precious metals, we can ensure a constant source of income. We have identified one such province. I recommend we conquer it in the first opportunity. Capture Saito, which is all the way over here. I don't know about that right now, to be honest, because we need to conquer these guys first, I think. And then we can have a launch point to go to Saito. If we come here and do it, it's just going to take a while just to even get that far. So I'm not doing that. As much as I would like to, it is just not happening. What we will do, though, is we are going to continue our recruitment of getting bow samurai. And we are going to work on replenishing our army. Keep clicking through things. I wish we could upgrade some more, but there's really nothing else we can upgrade at the moment. And we still need to try and get trade with some other clans so we can make some money. Because as of right now, we can't really do a whole lot. We're just kind of wandering around until we can find a clan that's going to do trade with us and that we can actually do good with. The Hattori clan is now destroyed as well. Interesting. Fun change of events in how this is going so far. And I mean, as the Date, we only have the tip of Japan here. We are trying to move down, but the Hatakeyama, these regions are so big that it is kind of hard to move our army fast enough to go and get them. But when we got wrecked like we did, we kind of screwed up when we weren't able to take Uzan. So I probably should have auto-resolved it. That would have probably fixed it, but oh well. I wanted to show off a siege battle to you guys, and hopefully you guys enjoyed my defeat. Okay, so once again, we have these guys coming through. I am actually, I don't know, I kind of want to get rid of these guys so we can reduce cost. I am going to get, let's see, both brothers here. I want this brother to lead his own army. So I'm going to kind of bring him in the middle. And I'm going to start getting some units into his army. 3 more turns for them, so we'll just grab these guys. And we're going to put him, he's going to have like a small army. That's what we're going to do with him. We still have taxes at high too, so, you know, we're not, I would like to lower them, but we don't have the money to do so at the moment. And we are down money at the moment, so we need to upgrade our roads and our trading port. And also our farming at some point, which we still need to get this afterwards. So if we can get that, we can get more money. But I still need to get these knocked out first. I don't know though. I might take advantage of the fact that these guys, this is a 5-turn thing at the moment, while we still have this going. So we'll see. All right. So far, we're just kind of creating the armies. This army itself, they're doing pretty good. They'll be done in 2 turns. I will have majority of these guys together. I don't know if we'll actually be able to do 2 separate armies like I want. I'm trying to get these guys to have more of a cross point. That's why I put the general there. But I would like to make him a secondary army of just cheap units and then have the daimyo have the more expensive units. But we also do not have the money or the costs to actually support a large army at the time. We need to go and conquer some lands. So in a moment, I don't know, maybe this episode, maybe the next, we will be declaring war on the Hatakeyama at some point, so we can start taking Uzen and Miyagi and then working our way down. Soon we'll be in touch with the Hojo eventually, and probably taking their lands as well. I chose this region, number 1, because I wanted to play as Date, because I never played them before. 2, I wanted a challenge. That was kind of a thing for this campaign, is a challenge. Now, I've yet to lose a campaign in any of the videos I've been making, so I'm hoping it doesn't happen with this one, but you never know. Shogun 2 is a fickle beast, although it is very fun. Alright, not else we can do. Let's see if I can talk to the Imagawa and see if we can get some trade with them.
Please speak
No.
honestly.
Nobody
and I
ever
will
wants
give
any
you
trade.
good attention.
What if I do a hostage? Nope. Nobody wants trade. They never want trade. Alright, ending the turn. Okay, start of the turn. We got our trade ship, or our navy ships, guarding those guys again, and we were able to take some of those Wako medium bunes, which they actually have better morale, which is kind of funny, and a better melee attack. Interesting. Upkeep is a little more expensive though. It is 100 upkeep, so would it be good to sell it? Probably, but I don't know if we can actually sell it. We'll see though. I think we'll be okay for now. Let's gather our troops into this army, or at least into this general. He's kind of got the cheapo army for the moment. And then we've got these guys are going to have the stronger army. We're going to have mainly katana samurai. I'm going to try and get a few more of these yari yashigaru to put in there as well. But I am hoping we can actually afford the army I'm trying to build. So the army itself, I'm going to start moving them towards Iwate. I'm just also hoping that, so again, I am going to make this, I think, just a secondary army to protect the province for right now, while the daimyo and his other brother lead this army into possibly taking Miyagi. We shall see though. I'm kind of jealous of some of these other places though that were able to come through and knock out a lot of these little lands. Because my goodness, we need trade and we need lands. That is kind of the pinching point of our campaign at the moment. We are kind of in a pickle. Can't lie, we are in a pickle. Okay. Enough of that. Again, diplomacy, nobody wants to trade with us right now. I guess just because we don't have anything worth trading at the moment. Once that is done, we will go and work on the farming one. We're going to do some economy stuff because we need economy. Okay, start of the turn here. Got the way of the bow done. Let's go ahead and put it into equal fields so we can make more money from our farms, and we can also potentially upgrade our farms, because that's kind of what we need to focus on doing and getting done. Because right now, with only 2 provinces, we need at least 4 to be very good. Until then, we're kind of screwed. So right now, money-wise, it wouldn't be a good idea to recruit any more people. So what I'm going to do, we're going to join these 2 guys together. And honestly, I think we're just going to join them into this army. There's not much else we can do. I'm going to be quite honest. We're going to grab everyone from here except for this guy and this bow. We're going to leave them there. But we're going to grab the rest of them and join our brother. And then in the next turn, we'll get these guys to join in on them, as well as potentially having these guys ready in the next couple turns. If we can get the bow samurai, that should prove to be a bit better for us in the long run. And then we can make a march down into either Miyagi or Uzan, whichever we want to conquer first. We might just do Uzan, but Miyagi does have a straight shot to our capital here, and we don't want them to take our capital, so we might actually go for them first. All right, down here in the south, let's take a gander at our boats. All right, we've encountered now the Iko-Iki. Let's see if we can actually do some diplomacy with them.
Sometimes travelers meet.
There we go. Now we get some trade going. Would you guys like trade? Still no.
I will listen to you.
I'm not sure why either. Their enemies are the Hatakeyama. Yeah, the Hojo don't like the Hatakeyama. And the Hanma, I think they have this. Yeah, Sato is Hanma. We're not going to war with them. I know we got a mission to do it. I'm not doing that. No way. We're going to focus on getting our army together, and then we're going to go march on to the Hatakeyama and start our war with them. Alright, Bo Ashigaru, all that stuff. Good to go. We're mastering our farm arts now. There's not much else to do. We got a little extra army now, though. But I don't want to recruit any more at the moment. We're going to get that done, and then we should be good with this army right here. This army should be sufficient enough to do what we need to do and possibly take out the next couple towns. All right, ending the turn here. Mounting unrest in Ugo, as always. Let me see. If I just reduce trade, or reduce the taxes down to normal. Let's do that. We're going to reduce our taxes to normal. And honestly, I think we're just going to get one more of these guys here just because they're kind of being crazy at the moment. Looks like we have some more Waco pirates to deal with. They also have a lot more boats than we did before, so we'll have to see how that happens or how that works out. Let's get these guys into the army. And we'll also march them closer so that we can get the final bow samurai once they are done. And then we can start our march. Other than that, there's really not much else we can do. I don't want to recruit anybody else. I don't want to recruit anything else. And we also can't afford to upgrade anything because everything is in thousands if we want to do anything. So we need to get those other regions. That's the goal. All right, ending the turn. Once again, pirates decide to raid our sea trade, which sucks. I'm going to have to get them booted off. Looks like the Takeda got their navy kind of whooped. Bring these guys in. Bunch of losers. I mean, they at least took out some of them, it looks like, because they were a little more stacked than they are now. But it looks like in our next turn we're going to be hurting because they are taking out our trade. So we need to march quickly to the border here. And I'm hoping in one fell swoop we'll be able to take this out. All right, these guys are a lot more chill, which is good. I did forget to put them in there, so that's fine. We'll get them caught up before we actually declare war. We also encountered the Takeda clan, and we have encountered the Matsuda, which is good. Hopefully we can get trade. Let's try. Hey, Takeda, y'all want trade? Unacceptable. Fine then. Matsuda, do you guys want trade? Unacceptable.
Welcome.
Well, you guys are just so great. So much for that. All right. Take a look at our boat over here. Went a little too far. We're gonna keep going. Honestly, we're gonna go this way. We'll be encountering the Chosokabe hopefully at some point. Maybe they'll want trade with us. Alright. That's pretty much all we can do. Sadly, I don't want to spend any money because we're going to be in the hole while we go and take out these pirates next turn. Wish we could take them out right now, but they're not doing anything. So, alright. End of the turn here. We're going to get these guys to the border, bring the samurai troops next, and hopefully declare war soon. Urban migration. The uncertainty of the harvest and the increasing profitability of the life of the artisan is driving people away from the land and into towns. There will always be peasants to till the land. Our clan will benefit from the increase in trade brought about by such migration. So we can get plus 10 per turn to town growth across all provinces. Nothing good may be said for birches and tinkers. It is hard work for the farmer class on which the clan thrives. Or we can get plus 25 wealth generated by farms across all provinces. If we get the growth in the long term, though, we'll get more taxes. So I think we're going to encourage the migration. Let's get them more in the towns. We can worry about our farms later, because honestly, right now, we don't really... I don't even think we have... We got one with fertile soil. Okay, both of them have fertile soil, so we do have some good farms. That's not bad. Alright, let's get these guys part of the army. Hello, how are you doing? Nice to meet you. Good, good. Okay. And now we can get these guys marching towards the border here to hopefully start our war with the Hatakeyama, which are only reduced to 2 clans. They did have 4. So the Takeda are rising up. I gotta hope we don't go to war with Takeda soon, though. We'll see. Alright. I'm going to bring these guys back to the fold to protect my units. I'm just going to hope that they don't decide to try and attack me here. And the enemy navy did withdraw, so we don't have to worry about them either. Path block. Oh, yeah. That was that. And our Yari-Ashigaru troops were made. So we just need enough to garrison here that they'll be cool because they're being kind of stinky. And over here, we are good. We also have the smithing. So, all right. End of that. Where are we at with the farms? We got 3 turns left. And then now we're going to have plus 10 to our growth, which is what we need right now. We need to get our growth up. That way, these 2 can at least become richer in tax-wise. And they're up now, so that's good. All right. Ending the turn now. All right. Start of the turn. We did fail our mission. Oh, well. I wasn't planning on doing that anyway. These guys have decided to attack our trade route again. So we're going to go and try and attack them this time. We're going to hunt them down this time, to be quite honest. Kind of sick of them doing what they're doing. Let's get the daimyo over here. And over yonder. Where's our boat? This way. There you are. We are suffering some attrition, I think, just being out at sea the way we are, so we're going to bring them in. Now we've encountered the Chosokabe. But we will see if we can get trade with them. We've encountered Chosokabe and Miyoshi. Okay. Diplomacy. Chosokabe, would you guys like some trade? Hey, I appreciate it. And
sometimes travelers meet.
Miyoshi, can't do any more trade. Okay, we got our trade full. Can trade, predicted to trade income gained. Yeah, but they were douchebags to us, so we're not trading with them anymore. We're not friends with the Hatakeyama anymore. We're gonna take them out. All right, so far we're pretty good. We've at least established a little bit more trade, which is great. And now we can start saving some money. And now we're going to bring our army forward to take out the Miyagi clan. We have an upgraded arsenal now. We have more Yari-Ashigaru, which again, I'm not really favoring to storm a castle wall, but they come in handy on the field, which is more what they're at. We have Bow Ashigaru, which we will replace eventually with more of the bow samurai. But until we can do that, we're going to keep them as we can. High siege attrition, we don't need to worry about that. All right. Within the next turn, we will be attacking Miyagi and declaring war on the Hatakeyama. Hopefully it doesn't backfire and they don't decide to try and go after Ugo, because that's going to be a fun dance around. So if we do end up taking it, I'll try to garrison some troops over here a little more, just so we can have a good defensive, if anything. All right, ending the turn. Let's go. Looks like war has been declared on us by the Hojo. Their allies, the Takeda, may join in. I'm not exactly sure why the Hojo want to go to war with us, but okay. We are now at war with the Hojo as well. The Hojo have taken Miyagi. Oh my goodness gracious. Well, we didn't have to go to war with Hatakeyama. But we will. We're going to try and do some negotiating now. Watch this. Hatakeyama. We're not at war with the Takeda, though, which is good. I didn't want to go to war with them. Enter negotiations. Let's request an alliance, a trade agreement,
as to the response you receive,
and join the war.
That depends on what you offer.
Unless arrange a marriage to my daughter. No? All right. What about just an alliance? We'll do an alliance.
Unexpected meeting may with.
All right, we got an alliance going on with them, so we can use that to our advantage. We'll keep them kind of under wraps, though, because alliances aren't going to go far with them. Trust me on that. Been there, done that. Let's march in. We're at war with the Hojo anyway. We're going to take this castle. And we're going to take it in the next turn. So they are undefended. Probably because the army is going towards Uzan. So we'll see what happens in the next turn. But more than likely, they are about to get their boat rocked. We are going after these guys. I'm going to leave them alone. I'm going to hope that they're going to be okay by themselves. I'm getting tired of the stupid pirates coming through and attacking me. All right. This is fun. All right. The Hojo declared war on us. We didn't have to do anything to them. We have an alliance with the Hatakeyama now, which is kind of funny. We don't have trade, though, which I think is even funnier. I don't know why. Let's see. They still don't want to do trade. I don't understand.
Are always a pleasant diversion.
And we can't make them a vassal either. All right, in the turn. So there was an assassination attempt on us by a ninja of the rival clan. And they did take it. So Hatakeyama is now destroyed. So more than likely. All right, owing to the favor of commercial matters, yield from our farms have declined. So we're going to be suffering for our food for a little bit. That's okay. Here is their army. Ooh, they even got fire bombers and stuff. What? All right, we're going to try and take this. We have a Hojo army here. Hatakeyama was destroyed. They probably, because they took Uzan, they probably came down and took this now. Or to meet us here, so. Ooh, this is going to be fun. What we will do is go ahead and start getting some recruitment going. What do I want to recruit, though? That's the thing. Here at the castle, probably samurai. Here, we're going to do a bow. We need to get some garrison going while we're attempting to attack these guys. So, I think what we will do is attack the castle, which these guys will be help defend or attack with us. I am worried about their Yari Ashigaru. I don't know what other kind of soldiers they have besides these firebomb guys. So they could have a really devastating army, or they could have a really crap army. Either way, they've come through and destroyed some of these areas. All right, let's get into it. Making the first move. So they have bow samurai, Yari samurai, bunch of Yari Ashigaru, and then these fire bombs. So these fire bombs are going to be a problem. But as far as taking out these guys, it shouldn't really be that bad. So what I'm going to do is just continue the siege. And I want them to attack me so we can fight on the field. So we're going to see what happens. Hopefully we don't have attrition too bad because it's about to be winter. And I know with them being as sort of weak as they are right now, they're going to be regaining. Actually, you know what? Let's back off theirs. We're going to just attack the army. We attack the army, we knock them out, then we can go and attack the actual settlement itself. So let's get into it. Hello and welcome to the battle. I went ahead and set everything up. We got our guys here in the back right now because I got to see what these boys are planning to do before we actually move in. I do have a bit of a death cone going on here with the mountain pass. But to be quite honest, I think these guys are going to play defend the hill over here into this forest region. So we might be okay to just go ahead and start moving up. And I think that's what we're going to do. So what I'm going to do here is get our Yari in front right now. I'm going to make it a little thinner. There we go. About 4 wide usually is pretty decent enough. I don't want them running, so I'm going to get them to kind of walk towards it. And then we're going to have the Katana Samurai here in the back. Bow Samurai here in the middle. More like this. With the Bow Ashigaru kind of hanging off to the side here. As such. And then our generals here in the back, which we will be trying to use the generals as heavy cavalry as best we can. Got to keep in mind that using the generals as cavalry is a very, very risky move because they can die real quick. And we don't want them to die. We want our soldiers to be there. So we're going to fast forward a bit. Make sure that everybody is in line where they need to be. We did have the Yari Ashigaru walk just because their morale is really bad. And I don't want them losing confidence in the battle already when we haven't even started. So, all right, everybody is good. We're actually going to move these guys just a bit forward more so that their influence is a little better. I'll put one here as well. That's our, or actually, no. Scratch that. Daimyo in the back. Brother over here to the right, and this brother over here to the right as well. I just got to hope that they don't decide to bow attack me, which is probably what will happen. All right. Get everybody grouped together, locked in, and loaded. And what we're going to do is just move them forward. I want everybody to walk. We're going to slow march it. I like how they walk like dope, 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 dope. We're going to a battle. We might not survive. We're going to a battle where we might be unalive after the battle. Doot, 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 doot. I don't know why. It's just so casual to me. Like, oh, I had nothing better to do today. Let's go and fight the other clan. Yeah, let's go fight the other clan. Got nothing better to do. All right, let's fast forward a bit just so we can get them in position. I don't intend to use these very much. I like them. They're kind of cool, but I like to do my own formations. I feel like most of the time my own formations work better for me than it would be the other way around. All right, so playing it this way, I'm just going to put it on slow motion for, or actually, you know what? We'll pause it for a second. Nah, I like the music. Let's put it on slow motion. So right now, these guys, they're in the hill, are all on the hill. We know that. We know that they have people here and that they're not coming forward and attacking us just yet. I can move the Yari Ashigaru forward and we should be able to start seeing them. And that's probably what I'll do is move the entire infantry unit forward so that the bow are still protected instead of being up front, which is what some people tend to do. And then have our cavalry, which is our generals, being more in the back here for the meantime because we don't need them being up front like this. We got to protect them. So what we can do is inspire, maybe if we need to, and then just shift 3. Okay, I got to remember some of these hotkeys because each game the hotkeys are a little different sometimes. All right, I think we're good to go. Let's play. Let's get everybody except our generals. Whoops. And we're going to move them forward a tad. Just until these people decide to actually show up. I've got these guys on auto fire, so they should, as soon as someone pops into their sight, they're just going to start firing. Our bow samurai are very deadly. Bow Ashigaru, not so much, but they hold their purpose. So we're just slowly moving in. My worst fear is the, here they are. Alright, so now what we're going to do is move the entire line forward. We're going to move them forward as well. We're going to go loose formation as well. I'm just going to meet them up here.
Hidden units, my lord, treacherously meant to ambush us.
And I'm going to get the Yari wall going as soon as I possibly can. Quicker we get them up here. Alright, Yari wall is in. Now we're going to bring the Katana Samurai in. Yeah, that is what I'm like more worried about than anything else. Now what we're going to do is we're going to get the brother generals together. Get these guys together over here. And get these Katana Samurai to come after these Hojo firebombs. I'm going to try and get the Bow Samurai as well to kind of focus these Hojo firebomb throwers. Because that's what's going to be super devastating against us. Come on, boys. Come on, Katana Samurai. Hold your shit. Hold your shit. I just need you guys to do your thing. See if I can get some of these Bow Samurai.
Our men are running from the battlefield! Shameful display!
This is what I was worried about more than anything else. Boy, this is just not going my way. See, the problem is with this game too, like when they do this defend the freaking hill shit, it gets real bad. I'm gonna just try and focus their general.
Our entire unit has perished, my lord.
We're just gonna do that. All right, let's get them out. We're gonna get the entire bow unit. Just focus on these guys. Meanwhile, we're going to get all of our samurai unit back together here. Group them together. Group them together. We're just gonna focus fire on these guys for a minute. But yeah, the firebomb thing, that's what annoys me the most.
Our entire unit has perished, my lord.
See if I can get these guys back in. I don't even know where the rest of these guys are. Firebomb, firebomb, where are you guys? There they are. We are still in this. We're not losing yet. But I gotta hope that I can get these guys out. Bow samurai I'm not too worried about. They can handle themselves in a melee. The bow ashigaru are the ones that can't. Alright, let's get rid of these guys. Oh my gosh. Like, if you have these guys, they do work. I don't like recruiting them because I feel there's better artillery if I'm going to use artillery. But, you know, they still serve a purpose. Alright, my generals over here. They're doing pretty good. Let's go after these bow ashigaru. Or no, we're not. No, we're not. No, we're not. I'm going to see if I can get them behind, actually. We're going to bring these guys forward. See if I can get the inspiration on these guys for a minute. Alright. Bow samurai, do your thing. Alright. Katana samurai, move in. I think we're going to send our bow samurai in to actually fight now. We're going after the general with our generals.
Grave danger, my lord.
Alright, we're going to back off him. I gotta hope we can do it. General and a general unit. Our general units are kicking ass somewhat.
Our hidden units have been discovered, my lord.
See if I can get them together. Our army itself not doing so hot, to be quite honest. I'm trying to pay attention to everything, but pretty much everyone in the aspect is just not doing good. If I can get the general dead, then I think we'll be good. Alright, generals have waved.
My lord, their general has fallen. A cutting blow.
Alright, so now we can go after this bow ashigaru. These guys are very tired, so I know it's not going to be good. But what we're going to probably do is retreat. Tactical retreat. Alright, everybody withdraw.
Our men are running from the battlefield. Shameful display.
Alright, we lost again. Sadly, I hate it when they have the defend the hill aspect going on. We actually had some pretty decent troops that I think if we would have had them do better, we probably could have done it. But sadly, arrows aren't really good when it comes to trees. But we did eliminate quite a bit of them. So we hurt them pretty good. But their Yari Ashigaru and their Yari Samurai, they were able to hold off a lot harder than us. Again, we are playing on hard difficulty as well, so the AI, I always say, gets a bunch of cheat codes with them. So they're actually being able to come through and pull this off. I really do hope that we aren't going to...
Our entire unit
We're not going to have a bad campaign where we end up not being able to win. But if that is the case, then heck, that's funny. I'm going to keep it on the channel. That is fine. And we can move on to another campaign if that ends up happening. But I'm not dead yet. The fat lady has not sung. And I'm going to do what I can to actually win this campaign. So we will find out in the next battle here. Or at least in the next go-around. But I thank you for at least being with me in this defeat. After I get done out of here and they withdraw, we're going to go and chill. And get everybody back to where we need to. So I'll see you on the campaign map. Alright, back on the campaign map here. We got a big defeat. We really did. Their army was just in that position way better than what we could have done. I think if we were on flat land, we might have been able to do a bit better. But given how they had the tactical advantage of being on top of a hill, in trees, no less, to where bows and all that stuff can't really do the damage that I would like them to do. And they had those darn fire bombers, which really is what caused havoc on our army. If they didn't have the fire bombers, I think we would have stood a chance. But those fire bombers, if you have enough of them and you use them right, they are ridiculous when it comes to fighting this stuff. So sadly, we weren't able to get them like I was hoping we would be able to, but that's okay. We get knocked back down. What doesn't kill us makes us stronger, right? So we'll regain our stature again. We'll come back to Iwate, gear up again, and try again. That's all we can really do, but hopefully we can afford to get even better troops, but if not, we at least still have our bow, samurai, and stuff. Once we get them back into our neck of the woods, we hopefully can retrain them and get them back to fighting force. But I will say this campaign has been a real struggle, and this is like what, episode 4 I think, so we're only 4 episodes in and we're already struggling this hard. I don't know, my friends. We'll have to see how this campaign goes, and I'm gonna play it until we get to our last province. If they end up coming in, taking Ugo, and we're down to Iwate, I will fight tooth and nail until we officially lose. That's how I do. That's what I will do on this channel. I'm not going to say, oh, well, we didn't do so hot, so scrap it. Let's start a new campaign and do it again. No. That's not how we do on this channel. I'm just letting you guys know. All right. I appreciate you all. Thank you so much for coming and watching the video. If you made it this far, please hit the like button, consider subscribing, and leave a comment on your thoughts down below. Tell me what I screwed up on, because I know I did on probably a few things, but I've also never played the Date, so I'm not exactly sure what the best starting off thing for them to do is. I thought I did it right, but we'll live and learn, right? All right, guys. Toodaloo, noodles.